Good morning, class 10. Now, in the previous two videos rather, we had spoken about the metallic minerals, and the second video was about the mineral fuel, that is coal, petroleum, and natural gas. Now, this one will be a very short video because I'm only going to talk about the hydel power there, and then in the next video, we'll talk about the non-conventional sources of energy. Now, the hydel power we all know is a means of energy which can be produced by the flowing force of water, and this has been put under conventional sources because most of it it has been used for many years now, but most of its characteristics are of non-conventional power. Now we all know that electricity can be produced by using the following. We can use coal and diesel, and that production of electric current is called as a thermal power. If we use water to produce electric current, we call it as the hydel power, and if we use atomic minerals to produce electric power, we call that as nuclear power. Now, hydroelectricity is a very clean and eco-friendly source of energy, and it is inexhaustible and renewable also. So we put it under the non-conventional sources of power. Now, India is very fortunate because we have perennial rivers, we have mountainous areas as suitable sites are there. Then we have clean water, and we have suitable climate in most parts, which does not hamper our production of electricity because we do not have frozen rivers in most of the areas. So therefore the water flows throughout the year, and therefore we can produce electric current almost throughout the year. But there are some disadvantages also. Disadvantages is setting up a hydel power project is a very expensive feat. It occupies a lot of land which can otherwise be utilized for agricultural purposes, and the gestation period is too long. By saying that gestation period is too long, I mean to say from the time of the thought, when it gets incepted, when we start thinking that we need to make a power project at this place, the entire time taken for the study, the recce, permission, construction, everything is the gestation period before electric current can be produced. So that gestation period is too long, and we have to wait for a long time before electricity can be produced or it can be started to produce. Now we have the dams which we have talked about for so long in daily language is actually a multi-purpose project. We used to build dams in the earlier days. Our main purpose for construction of dam used to be to provide electric current. But now when we talk about a dam, we do not only construct that the entire structure to produce electricity, but there are many other functions which it serves, or many other goals which it serves, and that is, it of course produces electric current, then it gives us water for irrigation, it also controls flood for us, then we can also have fish culture, this is pisciculture can carry on in the water which we have stopped behind the dam, and of course tourism can also happen because boating and other water sports can happen if the lake is big enough, and the waterborne diseases like malaria can be controlled because when we construct a dam, the problem of waterlogging is checked or can be solved, and therefore waterborne diseases like malaria will spread very less. Though this is the purpose of constructing a dam, but there are some disadvantages also when we construct a dam. What happens is, when we stop the water behind the wall of the dam from behind the reservoirs, which we call as lakes or reservoirs, the water stands there for a long time, and the minerals and the sediments, they settle down on the floor. So when the minerals and the sediments settle down on the floor, what happens is